Everyone, welcome to Intellify. This is Akanksha Vyas. Here we would be discussing NCERT solution for class 10's mathematics, exercise 3.5, topic linear equation in two variables. So we have to do question number 4, which has 5 parts. So in this video we would be discussing 2 parts and the rest would be discussed in another video. So you have to check the next video for part 3, 4 and 5. So in part 1, the question, first of all, the question says form the linear pair of equations in the following problems and find their solution if they exist by any algebraic method. So we can find the solution by any algebraic method that we find easy. So first part is a part of monthly hostel charges is fixed and remaining depends upon the number of days one has taken food in the mess. When a student A takes food for 20 days, she has to pay 1000 as hostel charges, whereas student B, who takes food for 26 days, pays 1180 rupees as hostel charges. Find the fixed charges and the cost of food per day. So, we need to find the fixed charges and the charge for food per day. Okay. So whatever we need to find, we let it as x, which is not given to us. Okay, so fixed charge is x and charge for food per day is y. According to the first condition, A takes food for 20 days. There is a fixed charge which is always fixed, plus whatever amount she pays is equals to the fixed charge and the charge she pays every day for her food. So per day charge is 20 and she took food for 20 days. So her total amount became 1000. So this is your equation number 1. Similarly, second condition, there is another student who is B, who takes food for 26 days. So fixed charge is x plus 26 days food per day charge, right? So x fixed charge plus the food charges for every day is equals to 1180 rupees. Now this is our equation number 2. So we can find out the solution by any method. So in this exercise we were doing cross multiplication method. So I have done the questions with cross multiplication method only. So you can do it by any other method, substitution or elimination method. Generally students find substitution method very easy, and substitution method is also very useful for your further classes. So you can do it by that. Otherwise, I have done here cross multiplication method. So I have written x above in the denominator, b into c minus b2 into c1, which is equals to y upon c1 into a2 minus c2 into a1, which is also equals to 1 upon a1 into b2 minus a2 into b1. Substituting the values, this needs to be multiplied. b1 here is 20, c2 is minus of 1180, put a minus sign, b2 is 26 and c1 is minus of 1000. Similarly, y here, c1 is this, a2 is this, minus sign, c2 is this and a1 is this, is equals to 1 upon this a1 into b2 minus a2 into b1. So your fraction would come out to be x upon 2400, which is equals to y upon 180, which is equals to 1 by 6. Now you would be comparing this value and this value and this value, this value and this value. So by that x would come out to be 400 and y would come out to be 30. So fixed hostel charges are 400 and food per day charges for a day's food student pays rupees 30. So hence fixed charges is rupees 400 and charge for food per day is rupees 30. Now moving on to the second part of the same question, which is a fraction becomes 1 by 3 when 1 is subtracted from the numerator, and it becomes 1 by 4 when 8 is added to its denominator. Find the fraction. So we need to find a fraction, and fraction is found by a numerator and a denominator. So we are not known about numerator and the denominators. I have lit numerator as x and denominator as y. According to the first condition, when 1 is subtracted from the numerator, the fraction is 1 by 3. So simplifying it by cross multiplication, I get 3x minus y minus 3 is equals to 0. Similarly, second condition, the question says when 8 is added to the denominator, the fraction becomes 1 by 4. So through this we also got another equation. Now I have used the same cross multiplication method for finding out the solution. You can do it by any method. I have chosen cross multiplication method because in this exercise we have practiced cross multiplication method. So here you write x, here you write b1, here you write b2, here you write c1, here you write c2, here you write a1, here you write a2, and here you write b1 again, and here you write b2 again. So this is how you form cross multiplications method. Okay, so x is in the numerator, y is in the numerator, 1 is in the numerator, and these portions, this would be in the denominator of this would be in the denominator of this, and this would be in the denominator of this. This is like a Oddies chain. Okay, so you need to form such a chain of 3 rings. So when you will solve it, you would do minus 1 into minus 8 minus 1 into minus 3. So you would get this. Similarly, y upon minus 3 into 4 whole brackets minus again in whole brackets minus 8 into 3. That would be in the denominator. Similar process for this. So you need to put a minus sign. This is how you multiply. First you multiply this arrow, then you multiply this arrow. But when you multiply this and when you will be doing the process for the second arrow, you would put a minus sign in between. So by that your fraction would be x by 5, which is equals to y by 12, which is equals to 1 by 1. So x by 5 would be compared to 1 by 1. Through that x value would be 5, and similarly y by 12 would be compared to 1 by 1. Through that y's value is 12. So your required fraction x by y is equals to 5 by 12. That is your answer. Now I am repeating again. The another part, that is part 3, part 4 and part 5 would be done in the different video. So you can check the different video. The next video we would be doing those parts. Thank you.